Hotep Hotep, Maat and Maakheru Amen here, and welcome to the Wavespell Word. We are entering the Wavespell of the red magnetic earth. We begin with the red magnetic earth and we end with the red cosmic moon. All 13 archetypes in this wave spell are helping us to build of evolution. This is the Red Earth Wavespell is the frequency of evolution. Evolution is advancing from one cycle to the next. Now I want to stop right here and make sure that we are aware that there's a difference between adaptation and evolution, because a lot of what comes to mind, and I know it comes to mind for me, or it has, when I initially think of the word evolution, we have been programmed to think about Darwin's theories. We've been programmed to think about adaptation instead of evolution. So adaptation is a giraffe throwing a longer neck to get to some food. Adaptation is a polar bear. Polar bears in the Arctic used to be black and brown like other bears, and they adapted so that they can hide themselves in the snow. That is adaptation. Evolution uses synchronicity and synergy. Okay? And so it's what we're calling natural navigation. So this wave spell encourages us to use natural navigation. And what is this? What is this natural navigation? It literally is synchronicity and synergies, which are around us all the time. Okay? They are relentless trying to get our attention so that we can use this natural navigation. Now this works in many ways. We know that animals use it all the time. They understand that it's not just them in their physical bodies, but they also are connected to the frequencies of the earth. So they know when an earthquake is coming. They know when a hurricane is coming. They know, because they have natural synergy with the frequencies of the earth. We have the same thing, and it's actually natural for us as well. So this wave spell is showing us and is encouraging us to align with these natural frequencies and literally our natural tendencies. Our natural tendencies are to be multidimensional. I say this all the time. It is our true nature to be gods. Okay, we were created from the source of all things, so we are expressions of that. And so it's natural. It is our natural tendency to not only be connected to the frequencies of the earth, but to be connected to the frequencies of the cosmos, the galaxy, the solar system, everything. All of the oceans, all of the rivers, all of the waters. You see that this wave spell even ends in purification through universal water. Okay, and so we are this wave spell of the red earth is slowing it down and showing us how we build up the frequency of evolution. Now, a way to check to see if you have evolved versus adapted is to review your level of consciousness from today, from 3 days ago. Has it shifted? And the way you can know is, okay, think about some sort of situation that you have had, or that you have been experiencing over and over again. You still think about it the same way? Have you found a solution to it that's not the same way that you've been doing things before? Are you still, you're finding new and creative ways to adapt to the situation instead of evolving? When you tap into natural navigation, natural synergy, and natural synchronicity, one of the first things that you need to do is, I call it going to the 0 point. Forget what you think. Forget what you've done in the past. Forget what worked for you or worked for you through adaptation. Okay? Forget those things and go to the 0 point. Because if what you're thinking really is evolution, then you will evolve with it. Okay? So, but don't be afraid to challenge it. Go to the 0 point and say, I don't have any thoughts. I don't have any beliefs. I don't have any preconceived notions about anything. Here's the situation. I would like to evolve versus adapt. Go to that 0 point, hold it for as long as you can. Ask your question, hold the 0 point for as long as you can, and then watch the synergy and the synchronicity just play out. Don't have any expectation of what they are, how they're gonna, oh, I think this is, oh, I know what's gonna happen. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna get a call, or I'm gonna do, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just let it play out. You'll know what to do when to do it, because it's your natural tendency to be aligned with the natural frequencies. It is your natural tendencies to evolve. Why? Because that's what you were born from. You were born from evolution. Okay, you physically, one cell turned into what, a billion? I don't know, I forget the number. Multiple billions, and formed your body. The universe the same way. Okay, and it just keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. So it's not adapting to anything. It's not adapting to, you know, we're still working off of one cell. Oh, I know what I can do. I can create something new that's going to work with this one cell. No, it's expanding. It keeps expanding. It's not the same thing. It can't go back to one cell or two or a million, or go back. The universe can't go back to having just 2 million galaxies. It can't. It can't adapt to that. You see how this is working? So this wave spell of evolution, this is teaching us how to evolve versus adapt using natural navigation. All right, so the wave spell begins with the unification of evolution while attracting synchronicity. Right there with the first archetype in the wave spell. Unification of evolution starts bringing in the unity of evolution, and then attracting synchronicities right away. Natural navigation ends with cosmic purification and expansion. If this is not evolution, I don't know what is. All right. So as we are going through this Red Earth Wavespell of evolution, we really, really want to be aware of how we are evolving. If we can, we want to do this on a plasma by plasma or day by day basis. Just check it out. Okay, how do we evolve today from yesterday? and so on and so forth until we get to cosmic purification and expansion. Okay, why not? Don't challenge it. Again, we're not adapting. We're not adapting. We are evolving. We are moving from a new space to the point of you can't go back to how you used to think about a certain situation. You didn't adapt to it. Okay, you're not adapting to how you used to think. You're evolving from it. So you can't, just like the universe can't go back to 2 million galaxies, you can't go back to how you were thinking about a certain situation 2 days ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 2 months ago, or 2 years ago, 20 years ago. And you see where I'm going with this is because this is where we have been. We have been adapting and calling it evolution, because we find new and creative ways of doing the same things. So this wave spell is teaching us to tap into our natural navigation, our natural synergies, our natural synchronicities, which are all around us and available at all times. All right, so that's all I have for the wave spell word. If you want to learn more about wave spells and Olmec cosmology, you want to check out the events, programs, services, classes, and forums on Mimic. We are melanated immortals making evolutionary changes. Hotep.